Hey guys, my name is Oshun the Great, and welcome to my beautiful YouTube channel. I've been going through it. I've been sick, dealing with a lot of problems, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this video out to you guys. Dust flew in my eye. Alright, so Slutwalk was actually really epic this year. This was my first year going, and it's been running for like 4 years. It is hosted by Amberrose. She isn't the originator. Somewhere I read that somewhere, but she is the person who brought Slutwalk to the forefront. Now I'm going to touch about the pros and cons of Slutwalk. But overall, I love the experience. I was a little shy trying to get down with the crowd and dance and enjoy myself. It took me a long time to warm up, but towards the end I was all loose, and they were playing like old school 90s throwback music and stuff like that. It was really fun overall. It was a very liberating experience. It was very it was just one of those situations where it brought a lot of people together, especially people who are discriminated against on a daily basis. Also, it was a very safe place for people to wear what they want. You saw all kind of body shapes, all kind of asses, all kinds of whatever was there. Nobody was shaming each other for their bodies. I'm talking about stretch marks, ass for days, body for days, you know, men and women. So it was no discriminating, and I felt very comfortable with that. I ended up meeting a few girls who were so nice, so liberated. They encouraged me to actually put the amount of people that I slept with, because they were like, oh, it's all a social construct, and it was so hippie. It was so fun. But I didn't expect to meet such nice people. Some people there, they were still judgmental. I could feel the energy, still just like, you know, some people who were like, oh, I'm above all else kind of attitude. But every walk of life was there. I'm talking about all the gypsy girls came out, all the bitches who do magic, you know, all the girls like me. You know, there's just never no judging what type of person would go to a slut walk. And on top of that, you know, upon arriving there, I arrived early for the march aspect. I seen all the sex workers posted up. It was kind of confusing at first, because you didn't know if the sex workers were against the walk or not. And I think they kind of misunderstood that it was to include them, but whatever. They ended up protesting on the side of while Amberrose was explaining what the Slutwalk was about. There was some contradicting things in Slutwalk though, because it said that it basically welcomed all discriminated people, but then a lot of times they were like, oh, you know, shout out if you have a job, if you finish college. You know, not everybody does these things, but towards the end they kind of got it together. They were like, okay, shout out to the people who didn't finish college, who fucking, you know, single moms, you know, all these things. So I was like, okay, now you're kind of getting the gist of, you know, every walk of life. But overall, their intention was, they meant well, but there was a lot of negative energy of where it was hosted, because a lot of people didn't want this shit to go down, and it was just horrible energy around the whole thing. Because upon marching to the event, we had some people saying, oh, you're going to hell for allowing this and shit like that, you know, all that kind of protesters on the way. But overall, it was a very positive movement. A lot of it consisted of steppers, dancers, what else? They actually educated a lot of education went into this, which threw me off guard. It was so fun because it was so enlightening, and I left empowered to speak my truth more. I already do that. A lot of you guys already know I speak about rape culture, incest, all of these things, but I actually left feeling more empowered, meaning I left actually telling men what I want more and what I don't want. If I don't want to have sex, I say it up front. If I feel uncomfortable, I say it up front. Now, these are a lot of things that women feel scared about, but I left feeling more empowered. So a lot of that was going on, and I would encourage anyone to go. It's a really good experience, very liberating, a lot of beautiful people. You know, it's a chance to be sexy and find yourself for a day if you don't normally get the chance to. It's just a really enjoyable experience, and I recommend anyone go. Over what else happened? Oh, they had a lot of concession stands, a lot of vendors selling things. I did get free condoms, free candy and shit. So I got a, let's see, condom in the shape of a lollipop. That's pretty dope. No, but stuff like that, just having condoms around, it empowered me, because it's like, growing up, girls are never really taught, some girls are never really taught, you know, oh, get the condoms yourself and stuff like that. So it kind of gave the power back to me, and kind of like, you know, it's okay to be sexual, it's okay to be, you know, stand your ground, to not have, you know, just do what you want. So yeah, that was the experience. If you guys want to see the pictures, I have many pictures, many videos of the experience on Instagram. You can follow me, Oshun_the_great. And yeah, and email me any questions you have, not even just regarding to this, but oshungthegreat24@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to answer any questions. I'm pretty much gonna just chill, enjoy my day. But yeah, be dope, be unapologetically. Peace.